Hey, it's another devlog. Uh, Here to tell you today's progress on my game. I got quite a bit done, but not everything I wanted to do. Uh, on my website, I said I wanted to get a bunch of stuff done, including some background art done, music. Start on like at least the main theme on music. Then like title screen for the game. Enemy spawn, spawning enemies, work on that. Second enemy, an obstacle. Well, I got a lot of work done with the enemies and the obstacle and live system, so that's good. But I didn't get to the title screen, didn't get to art, and I didn't make any music or make any progress on music simply because music is really not my strong suit and I don't know where to go. Essentially, like I don't know. Um, it's gonna be a struggle. That's what I'm trying to say. So anyway, even though I know I got a lot done with my game. In fact, I'll be showing you very shortly that I know I got a lot done. It To me it feels differently because I didn't get everything done, so I feel kind of in a downer mood. But let me show you the game. It's going to probably take a second to pop up. We're going to see a very black screen up very soon. And give it a second. There we go. Alright, game right here. So as you can see, it's more of an endless runner. We got tanks down here. That's going to be like a building. Right now, only thing you can do is jump over it and try not to get hit by it. You can actually destroy the bullets and rockets via the fireball, and I'll be hand drawing that as well. I do have like technically a sprite for the jets. I'm not really confident on them right now, so to speak. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And if you can tell right here, in the top left corner, that sorry, I'm trying to multitask here. The health and lives are going down and scores going up. But there's also a cheat where you can get your health back up by pressing R to restart the room. That'll obviously not be in the final game. I kind of want to work on the spawning of the buildings still, but for now they're fine. Tanks and the jets, that's what the red squares are at the moment. They're they're alright. I do want to work on the bullet system the projectile system for the airplanes because I want them to be like rockets and I want them to kind of build up momentum, so to speak. But I tried one way of doing it and it did not work at all. So yeah, game restarted. That's the only indication the game restarts. So there is a lose condition, but it's not even noticeable really unless you're paying attention. Like, oh wait, something happened. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Real quick, I will actually be showing you kind of what the room is doing because what's happening. So what appears on camera is this is what's happening. You're not actually moving, everything else is. Except for when the tanks and the planes are in a certain distance, from like near you, they stop. And I'm just going to disable the viewport. I'm using GameMaker to kind of show you what's happening outside. So give me just 1 second. It's going to go back to a black screen real soon. That's how OBS works with the game cap. And come on. See, alright. So you notice how there's nothing over there? Yet everything's spawning right there. So what's happening is it spawns a building regardless. but it's choosing between, like I set up so it's going to spawn 2 enemies at a time, regardless. Uh, you know, that's what's happening. It's choosing between the jet and the tank each for each one of the enemy spawns. So give it a little bit of a randomize, feel. And I gave the tanks and the enemies, like the tanks and the jets, 2 different versions each. There's probably going to be a third version just to get more of a random chance. Because if you did notice, there is a slight position difference between the tanks and the jets. The only thing that's really consistent right now is the building. And if I press R, you can just see it's just choosing it randomly. So yeah, not much else to go there. I just gotta make sure I enable the viewport again because, I don't want to do that. And also I had to make sure, because I originally had set so fireballs whenever outside of the room they destroy, because I don't want them going on and on and on outside of the room and screwing up the performance, making it very laggy. So that's what's happening there. But because I kind of noticed that, sorry, it's late at night. Well, not even late at night. It's bright, as you can obviously. It's late for me because I get up early. Anyway, this is going to be a horrible video, I imagine. I noticed, when I was just shooting the fireballs randomly, it was, hitting the enemy objects, and that's what I did not want to happen outside your view. So I made it so now when it's outside the the view, like your view from the camera, it destroys itself, which I think is a better resolve. So yeah, everything is right now is spawning off camera and coming at you, and there's going to be more enemy variations, more like enemy types, more different obstacles, and there's going to be melee attacks. So as you can see, I was jumping over that building. Well, it's probably not even going to be a building. It's probably going to be like an electric fence or something like that. But for buildings that I'm going to obviously highlight as, obstacles, you have to use a melee attack to destroy them, fitting in the whole theme of you're a giant monster. You shouldn't be dodging buildings. You should be, punching them, smashing them, and stomping on them. The electric fence is really the only one where you like, ooh, yeah, don't want. The challenge with that be is designing, buildings, I guess, that are different from the backgrounds, whatever I choose. So I might just do, like, if it's a city, that'll be difficult. But if I'm doing like a island setting or a landscape setting, that might not be, that won't be too horrible, but definitely an issue. It would be like a design issue for sure. Make sure that, hey, background and what's actually destructible is, you can notice it, like there's a clear change. When I add in a tile set and when I add in a background, I gotta figure out how those are going to move, because since you're not moving, yeah, the background and tiles, they kind of have to move on their own. So that'll be interesting to deal with. I'll probably put in a ducking, some to duck with again. I'm not sure. Maybe not, because monsters are not known to duck. So who knows? And yeah, and I also have plans for bosses. So there's a lot I still need to do with the game. But as for now, it is pretty much a playable endless runner. Just not minus a title screen or an end screen, that really just say, hey, here's your score and all that. It is technically playable, but this is not exactly the full game I want. I don't want just playable, just passable. I want it to be, I want it to fit the 6 months I'm giving myself to work on this. Anyway, that'll be it for this devlog. Sorry for it being late. I was, distracted from making the game as well as other crap. And I'm also putting up a video for after these games. A busy day. Busy. So that'll be it for this video. And thank you for watching. See you guys sometime. If you enjoy my game, awesome. Leave a like, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to do that YouTube stuff. I would... Two things I would appreciate, though. One, if you leave a comment on any feedback on the game itself. That would be amazing. The second thing that would be a huge favor is if you shared this video. That'd be amazing. I would highly appreciate that. But honestly though, just continue being awesome, stay awesome, and see you guys again sometime soon, probably tomorrow. I plan on doing these daily, or a vlog daily, not necessarily game. Anyway, I'm losing track of what I'm saying, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.